So Thomas Frank has been sacked. It is official. Thomas Frank is going to be leaving Tottenham Hotspur immediately. I mean, immediately. And it's very, very crazy because just this year alone, we've seen the departures of 4 main coaches across different leagues, and then it leaves the question: what is going on?
At the end of the day, football is not just about the coach.
It's not just about the coach.
It's not just about the coach. We have good coaches who implement good tactics, and the players still go in there because of their quality. They cannot replicate what is expected of them by the coach. Do you understand?
What is going on this season? Because I mean, these were coaches that came in with very, very big expectations, and everybody had big expectations from them, and we felt like they were going to, deliver of some sort, and many of them have come short per se based on stats and different levels. You're welcome to Pitchian. I am Joshua Emmanuel, and I am in the studio with my ever-present and amazing Chelsea fan.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and all our fans, all out there watching us. My name still remains Didi Udo. Thank you for joining us today.
He's a very strong Chelsea fan, and we are coming there. You go touch everybody, And I am your very own, very favorite Manchester United fan. Easy. Say whatever you will say in the comment section. Say whatever you will say. I know send or not. I am a very primary fan. Oh, we are who we are. We are Manchester United. you know what it is like. So it is very, very crazy. Premier League now. Premier League, we've seen the departures of. Okay, let's see before we come there. Waiting's up now.
Waiting's up, best on.
Waiting's up.
Well, waiting's up
with now. Leeds. I was telling a Chelsea fan. That see, this match is not a walkover. Leeds is one of those clubs where we say they be small club, but when they see you say you won't succeed, the enemies of progress. They will just drag your shit.
Anyways, normal thing for EPL. Already I was telling my fellow Chelsea fans, say this na midweek fixtures. Midnight football be this. When everybody they sleep, you understand? When men they sleep, boys gonna do you things from back here.
As it should be.
So now night football, midnight football, they be that anything can happen. They already played at the weekend. That was I think Saturday, Sunday. Some of these teams already played at the weekend. They didn't have enough time to rest. That's from my own understanding. The way I'm seeing it, they don't play weekend, Saturday, rest, let's say Sunday. They will go back on the grass on Monday and train, only to come out again and play on Tuesday.
So is that your excuse?
No. Like I'm going there. Because he touch everybody. You say no win your match, your match.
They asked you first. Is that your excuse?
They come.
Now you they talk about.
This is where I'm going because I told my guys, I told other Chelsea fans, this match no be walkover. Even in as much as say those boys beat us first leg, we supposed go with aggression, wipe them again, second leg, you understand? But it no go easy like that because we are talking about this scenario, fatigue fit day. This play, and if you see the lineup yesterday, now only one person will not play that weekend match. That's Estava Williams. The rest, all the squad, all of them enter a game play. I think a champion came in during the game at the weekend. So we started the game yesterday. Now like only Estava will not even get minutes on Saturday. So like it's repeating the squad. Fatigue go there. And other factors go follow. You understand?
Say if you want to talk about fatigue, I don't feel like say Chelsea are one of those clubs where we say we suppose they talk about fatigue about get players. Get squad depth.
No, they hear me. We squad depth day.
No.
But we're repeating the same squad we play for weekend again on Tuesday.
Now they buy young boys now.
See, those factors are bound to be there. That's what I'm just trying to do. That
young boys now football club, but now that they buy them.
We buy them, they win things. Now what thing we they do? We they give those boys privilege. We they give them name. We they make
which
name?
Them
game moral. Oh, but
give them the name now.
All those boys get medal. All those boys get medal. At the end
give them the name.
They get medal.
Bros, give them the name.
But what I'm trying to say is that the game I wasn't looking at it as a pushover that Chelsea would just go in there and win and come out. Even though it's in a Stamford Bridge. Now Leeds, we they talk about those boys, like you say, they like drag big name to the mud. You understand? They want me you day where them day. May you mingle with
actually them. May you enter follow them enter portfolio. Yeah. But so Kopama, that thing we do. That thing we do. It cannot be said. Should not be mentioned. That thing we Kopama do. Alpha, what is up? Because now it's we have said everybody they make excuses for Kopama. Say okay, if it be this, if it be that, if it be this, if it be that. Say maybe fatigue, fitness. He just came back from an injury. That whatnot. But now, I mean, bros.
Kopama, sha.
Bakayoko for you know now.
How you go call Bakayoko, bro? How you go call Bakayoko for where Kopama?
But that thing, no. We know they compare players.
See what
we tell for that thing will happen for there.
Definitely. Even if na Kante with all in humility they there, Ingo look the ball.
My brother, na Kante they call.
You understand? No, like with in humility. You know,
now.
Because we feel say maybe if Kante they want with that kind of environment, maybe Ingo want control pass, give another person may score, may no get.
He don't even need any effort. He just need
to look the ball. If
the ball don't enter,
look him, he go enter post.
If I sneak the ball.
So yesterday, man, I was so heartbroken. Like. Everybody don't shout go finish. Kopama, just tap in the ball now. Just tap in. Even if you control the ball, you go enter post. So
and that was supposed to be the winner.
That would have been the highlight of the game. That would have been the highest moment.
So and the assist was.
You remember what you do against Man U last season? Now that 9 minutes go when that.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to do us come back, so we not turn do na come.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
So it would have been a similar scenario. You understand? That would have been the highlight of.
Was it last season or last 2 seasons?
It was last season, bro. It was last season.
It felt like last 2 seasons.
It was last season. Was it not last season? It was last season.
Felt like last 2 seasons.
It was last season. You know too far.
Let us know in the comment section. But I don't remember things like that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Kopama, you broke.
The only thing I don't remember and I say with Van Nistelrooy 2-1. Who else?
You're not gonna remember the rest.
And even this season earlier. And yeah, no.
You're not gonna remember.
Now wait till I remember that. So
anyways, but all the same, Kopama yesterday, you broke a lot of Chelsea fans. Yeah, you break their hearts. With that me. See, I won't blame that on fitness. I won't blame that on fitness.
Okay.
That's a simple goal that anyone would have scored. Anybody, even somebody with they on wheelchair for scored it. Just
put me now.
They made the ball hit you.
Put me now. Put me for that pitch now.
You want go?
So if you want, we don't talk about Kopama. We don't talk about. So what does it say about your coach? Do you still have faith in him? Because I mean, like we said, we opened the show with Thomas Frank is gone.
Yeah.
So what does this say about your coach?
Still have a lot of faith in the man. He has shown that he's on the right track. He knows what he's doing. At least playing 9.
Your prof.
Yeah, prof. That's Prof Resonia. Playing 9 games. I don't know if he's up to 10, but losing only twice. And that's to Arsenal. The only game I will blame him for this season was the Arsenal game, the second leg, the Carabao Cup second leg. The lineup he used and the tactics was just confusing. I don't know.
It was new. It was very new.
The intention was just to go in and contain the game or defend.
I think it was still very new then. So you can cut him some slack.
That's how everyone saw it. But I think the rest of the games he has been tactically genius. He has done yesterday's game. I don't blame it on him. I blame it on the players. It wasn't his fault at all. I blame it on the players. He did his squad rotation and he did his subs. But someone was saying yesterday that when the game was 2-1, just fan was saying yesterday that when the game was 2-1, he should have brought in Fofana. And truly, when they equalized, when it was 2-2, he now removed their champ and brought in Fofana to stabilize the game. That's what they would have done.
But you know that if you had done that, and even if a goal had entered, and then it still became 2-2, you would have said, why did he do that?
The fans will always have.
We would have still said that.
The fans will always have something to say.
So sometimes the coach knows better, sometimes we know better. I mean, in the case of Amorim, most of we the fans, we knew better. We knew better.
And the reason how Amorim dey now for Portugal, and the reason how in dey now they keep in face with the same squad when been talking.
Now fine boy now.
The same squad when
I didn't get fine babe.
The same squad they use play 4 straight wins.
The man got paid off now. So I mean, I will keep in face. I want to keep in face.
You not collect money now.
Now big boy now. Now big boy.
You don't come off for contract. How many years? 45 years. I be 3 years.
For I think no. I think it was just had yes. He had 3 years, 5 years.
You know they chop the money.
They say he still had 3 years.
You go there as
so another thing now, Nasi. So Maresca or Rezono or Liam, who would you say? Who would you pick?
I'll still go with Maresca.
You still go with Maresca. Yes, that's been very, very honest. That's been. Let us also know in the comment section. I mean, let us know in the comment section what you think. Maresca or Rezono, because I actually do believe that Maresca was doing a very good job. I mean, it's not like Liam that it's not like Liam that after he left, Liam was now doing so much better. Like
So
in the
much
case of
better.
Amorim,
But though we
that
see
Amorim left, and then bros.
him just
I mean, as a Manchester United fan, personally, I mean, feel like say we get these boys. One thing why they always talk that time, I say, and many Man U fans were against me when I was saying this, that Amorim had players. It's not like he did not have players.
the squad did now.
If you want to change your style and play a certain way, you no go just come and you no be a reporter now, you do abracadabra, everything just align.
Everything aligned.
Bros, you go work with what you have. You had a player like Kobe Manu. Kobe Manu was almost out the door.
It was almost
Out the door.
In Brosef, he had to start holding up a shirt.
Leave that brother, that guy.
No.
See, I don't still approve of what his brother did. Over the years, as a Manchester United fan, one of the problems we've had is disciplinary issues.
The guy is just like a normal fan now. If a fan did that in the crowd, is there any difference?
Nah.
Okay, because
we can, as much as we want to, if we will criticize Garnacho, we can criticize Kobe Manu. I'm not sentimental. I am not going to be sentimental in the sense that one problem we've had is the problem of discipline in Manchester United squad. The brother had no rights.
No, but it doesn't.
I doubt that guy pays for a ticket.
Just like Kobe did. Kobe cleared the air. You understand? Even Amorim cleared the air. Say that he can't punish Kobe for
what his brother did. No, that's why I said let's leave his brother out of it. That's why I said let's leave his brother out of it, because I doubt that guy pays to come and watch match.
The tickets they get there.
Yes, I don't know. No, there's an allocation for family and friends for its players. For families. So, and that was why last season now, when Ineos was doing the court costing, many of even the backroom staff members that were supposed to get tickets for their families, they could not get for the Europa final. It is normal. You are working with the club. Some of you are entitled to tickets. So you don't pay. He does not pay for ticket, and then he's coming to come and who cares about his opinion? If Manu goes to Olympic Marseille tomorrow, he doesn't have an opinion. I'm not saying he does not have an opinion, but I'm saying he does not. He does not matter.
But that was But
I criticize Rashford.
You know what thing Hindu? What thing Hindu was actually the mind of most Manchester United fans. It's just that,
yes.
the club can't say you guys directly.
It is what we have been thinking. But then, for Manchester United fans, one thing we should understand is no player is bigger than the club. Yeah. Bros, no matter how good my menu is right now, if he start to misbehave, I go talk say make him go. And many Manchester United fans will tell you should leave.
Now waiting will be the final, make him misbehave.
See, now the thing, no, if he misbehave now, my brother, there was a reason why many clubs. There was a reason why many clubs did not actually carry Osimhen. One of the problem many teams had with Osimhen was the issue of character. This issue of character. So all of these things follow. And one problem with Manchester United over the years is the issue of character. If we cannot deal with character, then there's a very, very big problem. A very, very big problem.
Yeah,
so we have to deal with the problem of character. And then while you are trying to do that, you cannot be biased. That was one of the problems Thiang had. You cannot say you are trying to be a disciplinarian. You showed it with Ronaldo.
And then
with Ororo, then they spare other people. No, now. If now me be player, bros, I not for respect you. We forget problem.
Okay, so back to the Amorim squad.
So Amorim left. Amorim should have. I feel like you have a good squad. Work with what you have. Work first with what you have. Few times you switched to 4-3-3. You saw that it worked. There are other tactics that you could also employ that could have also worked. But staying with your 5-man at the back, it's sometimes he panicked. Even while he was playing 4-3-3, he panicked and then he switched back. So inexperience. I feel like I blamed on inexperience on the part of Amorim, but then I feel like you might still have a very good coaching career.
I don't always talk him before say from the onset. The moment I saw him leave mid-season with a very good record at Sporting Lisbon, he didn't lose any game.
Mm-hmm.
I rated him as not being so smart of a manager. Because man, what are you going to Manchester United to go and do? Do you think you're just going to go there and win the league?
I think it's becoming a common thing that
it's just for me. I just felt that Manchester United is a big name and they are going to pay more. That's why he went there.
Okay,
the idea of thinking that he's going to go and turn the club around or anything. I've never been of that idea. I said it. I didn't look at him as a very smart manager. You had a clean record. if he finished the season at Sporting, let me tell you something. If he finished the season at Sporting, he would have still gotten a better job at the end of the season. If he finished that season,
yes, definitely.
He was playing unbeaten now, doing well in the Champions League, I think.
But see, I think one thing is, it is becoming a norm that young coaches go on to big clubs to try to do
they just want to
perform magic. And you cannot blame them. It has been a thing right from time. How much experience did Guardiola have before he became coach of Barcelona? If you want to start listing coaches, most of them they just appeared. So if he had a different result, if the result was different, we will not be having this conversation we're having right now. But the thing is, I feel like inexperience played a lot in his run. But let's move from there. You said Maresca over Liam, because I mean Liam still needs more time to still show us he's better than Maresca. But I still think Maresca was a very good coach for Chelsea. With what they were doing, what they were building, I think Maresca was actually a very good coach for Chelsea, based on the fact that he could switch players around, and then still get some results.
Yes.
Do you get? So now that was the first question I had. I said I had two questions. Now the second thing now is, you talked about blaming the players. Do you think that's also how they play for Thomas Frank?
For Thomas Frank, at Tottenham. I've not really had a view of most of Tottenham game, except when they play the major games, you understand. But I think as well, yes, the players contribute. At the end of the day, football is not just about the coach.
It's not just about the coach.
We have good coaches who implement good tactics, and the players still go in there because of their quality. They cannot replicate what is expected of them by the coach. Do you understand? So I think it also boils down to the players as well. Look at Romero playing the match against Manchester United at the weekend. I mean, you are the team captain, bro. You are supposed to be talking to your teammates, calming them down. You are not supposed to be. The only time you are supposed to be that aggressive is maybe your teammate was penalized or fouled, or you had a decision go against you. You can walk up to the ref. You understand? Or maybe there's a chaos on the pitch. You can stand up for your teammates and stuff. I mean, you are very early in the game. That tackle wasn't a counter attack. It wasn't a goal threat. It wasn't like
it was not exactly a goal threat.
It wasn't a goal threat. Like, why do you go in so heavy on that tackle? Why? And it's not the first time he has done that. He has cost Tottenham a few times over the years. With that same action, he will go take the ball and then
over the years, even this season. Within the same season.
Yeah, the follow through. He did that against Chelsea as well. The follow through, you hit the ball and then your leg ends up stamping the opponent. Why are you doing that?
You are going for the ball and then you see your opponent is very, very close.
It's very close.
You can better pass or you cover your ball.
Why you did not need that. You don't need to do that. So it boils down to the players as well. Romero actually cost Tottenham that game.
Because many times we are very, very quick to also blame the coaches.
Yes.
But if we look at Thomas, do you think his Thomas Frank sack was justified?
For me, I think it's justified though. In as much as we think, say, they're supposed to give him enough time. But Tottenham we're talking about at the end of the day. Although we look at them as a mid team, it's just an average team. But they know the expectations that people have about them. They have fans as well, just like we have Chelsea fans and Man U fans here. The expectation is high. Thomas Frank was brought in because Agne had a bad season. You understand? So then they expect so much. He's supposed to do well past waiting the former coach been do, but I mean they are 16 on the table, struggling with some games, doing poorly. Now only Champions League they do.
But what
I try to say, expectation they high.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes,
so they want making even I think before their game, or I think after the game yesterday, when the press interviewed him, he was saying that he has the backing of the board, blah 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 blah.
No, everybody go on make and look like say they are doing all that. But see, you know what I feel like? See, we've seen coaches come to Tottenham over and over again. And then we've heard their comments about the club.
Players on the club. Yes,
about the club. There is something about the club. There's something about the leadership of the club that is a problem. And if one day talk say, okay, now coach. What's happened with Conte? What's happened with Mourinho? What's happened with all of these guys? Something not they right with the leadership. Yes, and then if you want to still look the entire thing, if they want to hit the ground, if Tottenham, a team like Tottenham that has a record a not so good record with trophies, with stats, with anything. A so-called Big Six club. A so-called Big Six club. If you want to look at a team like Tottenham, bros, if you want to hit the ground running, go carry Tinubu. Go carry Tinubu. It will hit the ground running for you. But that's not. You need to actually take time to build something that would last. That's what I feel, because over the years, you just want somebody to come and do abracadabra. Meanwhile, if you are not even an ambitious club.
Tottenham one day like Atletico Madrid somehow for Spain, but Atletico better pass them.
Atletico been there ambitious now. They win trophies now.
Atletico now don't win. They don't do things deserve to.
At least they still get just one coach.
You understand? That one coach. That's where I'm driving.
And they still maintain their status as number 3 club for La Liga.
For La Liga, you get. Now that one coach policy where Atletico, it didn't get sense why they do am.
Yes.
They know just Momo. They get sense why they do am. You understand? They have believed in him, and even season after season, but he don't get track record. He don't win them things. You understand?
Yes,
don't carry them go some places where they never even.
And it not cost them something.
You understand? So I still feel Tottenham would have allowed Pochettino to be there. That's the man that fits them. What was the need of bringing Conte? As disciplined as Conte is, you sacked him. I think Conte
were trying to push to us.
He did not reach.
No.
But
I think he did. I think he did once or twice. We'll confirm after.
We'll confirm. You brought in Mourinho, a coach like Mourinho. Mourinho was doing well, reached a final, and you sacked him. Like, what do you guys want? Waiting on the fine. Why not just keep the Pochettino main day there? When I know say okay, when I good or when I no good, the man did it with una. You understand the club already. You understand the club of players and the system
everything
already.
Still come back to see Misha. I know they always. I'm not a sucker for models. Like, sometimes you just need that change. Sometimes if not to do like Chelsea, you come, you know, do it, send them go, bring them that one. The way Real Madrid they sign players, they sign youngsters. If not like that, if not waiting work for you, that one day. But I feel like the club itself. The problem that I'm seeing with Tottenham is I feel like the club themselves they are not ambitious. They are not an ambitious club. They've sold players. Yeah. They always sell players for good money. But the thing is, I see them as a club like Ajax, Roma, without the trophies that those guys have. They sell the players, they sell quality players, and they are just all about business and everything. Trophy not really concern them until recently.
Tottenham, wait, you get one question. Tottenham get legend like this, like they get club legend.
And I think Bale now one of them.
If you mention like 4.
Bale now one of them. There was this guy too. Harry Kane is one of them. Yes, now Son is one of them.
Finish. Who else?
Loris is one of them.
They actually get legends though. But
there's this person I'm trying to remember. There was one time I was watching Zaylet on X. I was seeing his ball on X. He left there and went to which club too?
But now those are legends now. Waiting be the team really they for their name. Now only Son get Europa.
Bro, the club themselves know they're ambitious. They are not. They are not a serious club. Let me put it, if I am to say, to put it like that. They are not a serious club. And if you look Tottenham, I mean, Bernard Johnson has left. Some players have left. And then you spent how much for Thomas Frank? Madison, the reason why I'm saying Thomas Frank is not entirely to be blamed is look at what their injury list is like. Even the Christian Romero just come back. Yeah. Look at Pedro Porro. Look at many of their top players. If they play FPL, you go see so many of the guys who they actually deliver for Tottenham. Most of them have had they've had very, very bad run with injury this season. You see Kudus. Now someone like Kolomani you won't bet your life on. You cannot bet your life. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but you cannot bet your life on Kolomani.
And Thomas Frank is not that coach. I don't know.
No, it's not like he's not that coach.
I don't know. No.
I respect Thomas Frank.
I don't know how well he has been doing in. I think he was in
Brentford, yes.
I don't know how well it was. Like his player-coach relationship. Like, you know.
Very good.
You know, like, everybody knows that if you play under Guardiola, if he carry dead, will transform you. You understand? Mm-hmm. He will actually make you work, even though it's for a season. But he will actually get productive.
The team will.
You understand?
You go best with level of the team.
Player like Kolomani. I don't really know whether Thomas Frank, now that manager, will forfeit
See,
squeeze out that
feel
quality
like
from the guy.
they should have given Thomas Frank more time. I will not say the same with Angie, because with Angie, see, Angie was not really getting results. Don't forget saying reach Europa final. They no play. Tottenham no play anything. Just that Man U was worse. I'm a Man U fan, but let's be honest. Just that Man U was worse. But Tottenham no do anything. If na Bournemouth been play that Europa League final, bros, I dey go far. If na Brentford,
been playing for
bros, wetin I dey go far. If na Sunderland,
Man U for lose.
Like, no, I say if na like Sunderland been play against Tottenham.
Okay, but against Tottenham. Okay.
Cause Man U was worse. Tottenham no play anything.
Of them at the end.
See, let's be honest. That was one of the most boring finals we have seen in a while.
There were few highlights of the game.
My brother, Chelsea, Real Betis was even more interesting than that. Than
you don't say you didn't.
No, let's more leave sentiment aside. And I know they like use sentiment follow football. I don't like use sentiment follow football. I'm a Man U fan, but I not go tell you say my club has been the best over the last few years. If na banter, we go banter. I go still give you points. If not to give you points to support my club, I go give you.
But you know that Tottenham.
The ones who will do well.
You know the same Tottenham that last season that they played you guys four times and you guys didn't win anyway.
We did not win. We had not beaten them. We had not beaten them in. We had not beaten them in a while.
Until the weekend. Until
this weekend.
That's when they lost.
Thanks to Carrick. And
no, you should say thanks to Romero for getting the red card because that game was actually
no. Also,
the game was open. No. You see that match?
Thanks to I feel like that was one match where till the point where Romero got that red card, I think that was the 26th minutes. And to the point where he got the red card, he could have gone either ways.
He could have gone, yes. It could have been a 2-1.
That's why I said thanks to Carrick. Yes. Because bros, we did not have that confidence before.
It was open. Imagine
if it was doing under Amorim, we got the reason from the point of we feel lose this match. So if they win, it will be a shocker to us.
That game also actually boils down to the fact that football is not just about the players as well. It's also the coaches also have a role.
Yes. I was trying to drive on something about Madison Kulusevski. Madison Kulusevski. Ojbjerg left the club. Many of their major players have injury problems.
Yes.
The majority of the major players, like I said, in quotes, major players. Gaga just came in. You cannot trust Xavi Simons with your life, bros. He has very good play. Xavi Simons is one of those players where we say, he go get highlights. Score goal now.
No be then go
follow. The players winger now.
Then go follow go. When you want go sign the Xavi Simons, see say him be XG kind of player, but they give you the G.
XG, they give you the G.
Chelsea one sign player now. They follow one go entire market. They drag the player
now. Now one thing about this thing that the players are not even really helping the guy. Romero, you just come they collect they collect yellow. They on it. Early in the match.
They have another defender there. What's his name? That is
Van der Ven.
I
think Van der Ven is even we can still forgive
someone else, that their defense the potential red card they always
very very potential. Now only this black boy where they play for Udogie. Now only Udogie still even they try for that side.
So that
every other person not just so the players are not even exactly helping him. So I think they should have still given him time. We've not seen Thomas Frank, the Thomas Frank we know at Tottenham. So give him time. By next season now, if you don't do well, you sell them, send them come out.
Anyway,
coming from a Man U fan, you understand that's a lot.
Anyway, at the end of the day, they don't sack him. They never give
now, okay, so let's talk about 4 managers have left. I mean, this is like day 40. Today is 12.
Yeah.
This is day 43 of the year. And 4 managers don't come up for major clubs. I mean, Thomas Frank has been sacked the most recent. He has been sacked from Tottenham. Amorim has left Manchester United. Oh, Jesus.
He was sacked. Yeah, I think the only coach that left. I think I also confirmed. Alonso left.
Alonso left. He was not just. He was not sacked. Maresca left Chelsea. Alonso. So, for me on this screen now only. Amorim now say they justified.
9
they justified.
Because of what you don't do now.
Bros.
Imagine your fan.
Man U fans.
Your fan. the British fan,
Yes.
daring you guys.
Stand. United stand.
Yeah.
The air guy.
Yeah. Saying that you guys should win 5 games now until now win 5 games. Like imagine the.
He reached the 5th one.
he
If
reach-
that's not
he
better
reach-
cause the fight
he
also.
reach because what's Amorim doing?
See,
He
bro,
reach way and go
for
talk
group
say,
chat-
I win 5 games.
For group chat, you get one guy.
You know, it be like the bro been just on making hair grow. He just needed enough
See,
reasons to
for
allow it
one
to
fans
grow.
group chat where they you get one guy with the always support Amorim. And anytime we want come point out the guy flaws and everything, especially during match, the guy go come say no, nah Amorim they pitch, these boys, they are this, they are that. I not go forgive him. Every day I dey troll am. I dey troll am. And I never even check group chat since yesterday because I've been quite busy. But if you don't come talk 1 or 2, I dey pray say make him don't talk 1 or 2. I go still control you. You go watch this video. And you know say that here they talk about. Make I know. You know say that here they talk about.
Anyway, see, I think at the end of the day, it takes a very tactical manager. You understand, to take up a team, you know, implement some changes, do 1 or 2 things, and try to get results. We know say the result no good. They always come all the time. Inside here, I think another manager that was supposed to be given time was Xabi Alonso at Real Madrid.
Yes, Xabi. I think Xabi
He would have
deserves
been
time.
given time. Yes.
He was trying to find his footing.
Ancelotti wey been there before him. I don't think say.
Ancelotti was not doing much better.
He no beats Barca the whole
Yes.
of last season.
He was not doing
So-
a very spectacular
So
job
I
per
just
se.
think one of the reasons why Xabi Alonso stepped down was I think he lost the dressing room. Yes, because I was hearing rumors. I think he lost some of the players' respect and everything.
If you are going to talk about losing the dressing room, I think Real Madrid also, the club hates it. Because look at what happened. Coach, you have lost the match to Barcelona. They gave you a guard of honor when you were going.
Yeah.
They gave you a guard of honor when you're going to collect your medal. The coach is now telling you to do the same thing for them.
And the player is calling.
I mean, now this is
player
sports
calling
now.
his teammate, yeah.
This is sports.
Like in
Mbappe.
in
The one wey even vex me
front
pass
of
na
the
the Rodrigo wey been dey with Mbappe wey been dey do that nonsense. The club also hates this, and that is bad.
And this is a club legend.
That is bad. And this is a club legend. You came and rubbished your club legend.
So definitely,
We've seen what Xabi Alonso can do whenever he has found his footing in the club. So allow him find his footing. Sometimes, dressing room go scatter, make it arrange. I mean, I play
But it's always very
football
difficult.
manager.
It's always very difficult.
Yes,
it's very
yes.
difficult when you lose the dressing room.
I know,
Sometimes
and
it takes
I can understand.
It takes this sacking or the coach stepping down for you to
you to
regain
stabilize.
or sending a particular player away.
See, the
That's-
thing is,
that's always
instead
the
of
way to
sending
solve
a
it
player
most
like
times.
Mbappe, this was the same problem Mbappe had at PSG. The fact that coach no fit tell Mbappe waiting to do. The only thing wey coach fit do Mbappe na say make him dey bench.
Definitely.
That was the
And he no go
only
see-
thing.
He no go still stop the dressing room.
And
Now, wetin
that
we
is
talk
very,
about?
very bad
Yes.
because Mbappe is a player that has a lot of potentials, but
We saw
that character
we saw the similar thing when Ronaldo
hold
came
him.
back the second time to Manchester United. Yes, I also think under Ten Hag, he lost the dressing room a bit.
Yes.
So someone had to leave.
Yes.
For you to
See,
to regain the dressing
let
room.
me help
Someone has to
Mbappe.
leave at the end.
Let me help Mbappe. As much as I want to drag Mbappe, let me help Mbappe a little bit here. You know, everybody, the Barca fans, they always quick to one drag Mbappe. Everybody, they always quick to one drag Mbappe. But surprisingly, Yamal, Doski, and Rafinha together, 3 of them combined don't have as much goals as Mbappe.
Mbappe, no.
3 of them combined
Mbappe
have
na-
41 goals. Mbappe has 42 goals.
But Mbappe na top quality. You can't take that away from him.
So,
Even as
Real Madrid fans,
in as much as people
as for my answer,
in as much as people they talk say penalty goals, this is that, and the rest are not. Penalty is part of the game, bro. Penalty is part of the game.
No, penalty is part of the game.
Same thing about Palmer, you know, exaggerating that he has scored 32 penalties out of 51 Chelsea goals.
goals.
I mean, that's exaggeration. At the end of the day, penalty is a part of game. Why did he even get the penalty at first? Now because a person won't score on a foul and for box. So
I honestly,
penalties are part of the game. I don't know
Yes.
why people keep making.
So-
We've seen Fernandes. There was a time of the
Yes,
season
yes.
when Fernandes was on constant penalty scoring.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
it's part of the game. I don't know why people
because
keep making it look like.
we should be random now. And going off, for personally, like I said, I don't like using sentiments in football, but then look you now Nasakam, I think I would like to see a coach like Maresca come to Manchester United.
He'll be back.
I think he's tactical enough.
He'll be back to
I
Manchester.
think he's smart enough. I mean,
he'll be back to Manchester.
I would like to see Maresca
you will see him in
come to Manchester United. You never can tell with Manchester United. I mean, Carrick, if they don't give it to Carrick, we need somebody like this.
I feel Man U board.
Because I am suspicious of Fabregas. No. I am very. It will shock you.
You think Fabregas will come to Manchester?
It will shock you.
Mostly now.
Fabregas, they always get. See, one thing I've noticed is now my club. So, I did notice the way Fabregas, they always get hot takes whenever it comes to Manchester United. When Amorim was there, they always get hot takes, say, this is what Amorim could have done, this is what the team could have done. I mean, you cannot be doing this, you cannot be doing that.
But why una get former players and I get club legends now, we supposed coaching and like example Rooney, you understand? We supposed to take up the job. The
thing is, everybody learns from Fergie, but everybody cannot be like Fergie.
So Rooney,
you cannot be like Fergie. You cannot put in as much work as Fergie is putting in.
No.
How many coaches? How many coaches these days go player? Go player house.
I would love to see Rooney. Do
you understand that? Which of the players? I've forgotten which one of them was talking about the time when he was a youngster now in Manchester United, and then he went with his friends to a house, and then they invited some girls over, and they were just chilling. Now the boy mama call Fergie
directly.
Say how far? See this boy. Next thing when they see, they don't know say anybody know where they. Fergie pull up, enter the house, say wetin dey sup. They had to tell all the girls go upstairs. Fergie pull the boy here, come on for there. So how many coaches would actually with the way players are now egoistic? You cannot see that.
That's another.
Fergie way they learn on the things where Fergie they do, they no fit.
That's a discussion for another day because it still boils down to the game tactics.
I think it boils down to clubs.
Before we been the see coaches, they say they go tell their players say go inside, I'm gonna play 4-3-3. Hazard or we on this wing. But you see when those players come into the pitch,
they go do it in the line
and it no work. Skipper go say Alpha Oga switch.
You understand?
That ability for players to change the game on the pitch without the coach doing anything, you understand?
Yeah, sure.
We see football back then where we say they will Costa de Waka go meet con, they say Alpha put Fabregas for this match. Put them. And the coach actually, jokingly, he put Fabregas. He come inside now. Fabregas give Costa the assist to win.
Normally,
you understand? So we see things like that before, but this current generation, I don't think say
everybody in a star boy.
Everybody just want.
And it's very sad. This is destroying
the
game.
End of the week. Everybody just say, you understand? So the game is changing actually.
It's destroying. I think it is doing more harm than good.
But you get one coach we're supposed to follow join this picture. We never there yet. You know reason now. But Liverpool fans, let's hear from you. You know, go like see.
Is it slot? I feel like we go need a whole episode to talk about slot. Okay, as a matter of fact, the next episode we go really talk about slots. If they never sack him, if they never sack him by the next episode,
I've seen a lot of Liverpool fans agitating for.
And I think we'll have a Liverpool fan.
You know, Dana like the only coach coming into the season. Okay, like let me not say coming into the season. Dana the only coach. Maybe say as in one signer, the previous coach don't already create awareness. They do everything. Sets the
now what Fergie do for Moyes now?
Song for stadium.
Fergie do for Moyes now?
Like the previous coach already made the fans start to admire him. You know, have that fans coach relationship. Like them being, it be like saying just arrange. It be like David Oyeborn into. You understand? They keep everything.
I see what you did there, though. All right, guys. So we've had a very good interaction here in the studio. So. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Feel free to tag us, #Pichian, let us know what you think. Feel free to tag us, let us, and feel free to also let us know what your opinions are. Comment section everywhere. We gallant, we for you, Alright, so I'm still your very own host, Joshua Emmanuel, and I still have with me in the studio.
Yeah, my name still remains Didudo. Liverpool fans, let's know what you think of your manager.
We are coming for you.
Should he join the list?
We are coming for you. Should he? Is this a question?
Some people didn't give him time to season end.
My brother. Time travel. And yeah.
Thank you.
Alright guys, so we'll see you in the next episode. Kudos to the guys behind the scene. Kudos to Peter. Kudos to Mary. And kudos to our very own Esther. behind the scenes for making this possible. And kudos to Netizen Studio for also making this possible. If you need a studio you can rely on, Netizens is that place you can rely on in Uyo. Alright, see you in the next episode. Thank you.
Peace and love.
Cheers.